Hey guys! Welcome back with One Shot. So it does not bode well that I opened up the game and this is what I saw. And since every other time I'd open up the game after napping, there'd been a cutscene, it means we still need to solve whatever was in this area. Like, we tried doing everything and we still couldn't figure anything out so we went to sleep and hoped that would trigger the plot. Has not triggered the plot. What's this way? But this might, because this is different. This is new. I just didn't explore hard enough last time. Okay. Wait, no. This is where I woke up. That's right. This is nothing. Damn. I was really hoping this was a solution. I did hit record. Thank you, Theo, for the cheer, but I am good on that end. We can't go back now, J-Joe. Okay, so never mind. That discovery was not as big as I was hoping it would be. God damn it, we still have no idea what we're doing. Holy shit! Okay, so my cat just jumped up on my bookshelf, like, fucking... She's never done that before. Holy shit, Yona. How did you even do that? Holy crap. She did it right fucking in front of me. Yona, can you get down, please? Yeah, no, she just was like, I think, saw a speck of dust or something and was like, what's this? And then she like jumped up there. She may literally be stuck. She's like trying to get down into the shelf, but the books are moving. Yona, no, don't do that. What's, oh god! Oh god, Yona, are you okay? Oh my god. So my cat's an idiot. She tried to get down onto the top shelf with the books, and I don't know if you'll notice, but books went spilling out because it could not take her weight. I went to check on her because she definitely fell, but I think she landed on her feet and she ran off when I tried to check on her because she was all freaked out. So I think she's okay. Oh god. Oh my god. God fucking Yona. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she's okay. She was moving like normal, just, you know, freaked out. I will have to be picking books up when the stream is over. So that's a start to the stream. God, I wish I left the camera on her while she did it. Oh my god. What a dumb butt. I love her, but she's not always she's not always smart. Where's my controller? I put it down somewhere as I was trying to rescue my cat. Okay, I moved, which means I touched the controller. Seriously, where the fuck is it? I kind of was in a panic, so I think I just sort of threw it. Okay, here it is. I found it. Oh my god. This has been a stream! I'm sorry! Oh my god. So, Yona just ran being chased by Theo back into my room, and now she's sitting in her chair, and it looks like she's completely fine. Here, let me go get her and show you the dumb butt. Yeah, I know. So, this is the acrobat who thought, you know, I'll just jump up on this high shelf without a thought of how to get down. And books will support my weight, which totally did not work out. Now she's upset with me because I picked her up when she didn't want to be picked up. Yeah. Yeah, she just... Acrobat? More like acrocat? Nice. She just slunk off to go and be on her own. Okay. But we should actually get into the game and figure out what to do with this disc. Because last time when we had a glowing object, it was the journal. And that helped us to create something that allowed us, it basically created the minecart. So we need to figure out where there's an area that's basically a dead end for us and go use the disc there to continue. Excuse me. So most likely it's going to be around here, especially because look at all these black clovers. Those are kind of the clue, I think. Use the memory disc while standing on the clover in the flooded place. Yeah, we tried that last time. It didn't really work. There we go. That triggered something.
NIKO! NIKO, what's wrong?
You looked like you were about to faint.
It's not the first time it's happened.
Yep, new thing. Very exciting. Oh?
Earlier, I was in the Barrens, and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second.
Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see.
I guess? The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it, though. Wait. Let me check something.
Oh, the journal's glowing now.
Oh! I was right!
Huh?
When I had the vision back in the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if it would. I'm a scat man. Alright, I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of our friends' books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said, too. J-Jo, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room.
Okay. Fuck you, Fio, and thank you for the cheer of your attempts at scat frighten me never again. And yes, Orm, I will protect all the precious children. We have a boat!
Whoa!
How did that boat get there?
Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened at the Barrens.
Seriously?
The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then, I found a page that looked like the drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up.
Yeah, NIKO's what the fuck face is great. Wait. No, not wait. What? What?
What?
That sounds freaky.
No, it doesn't. J-Jo must have done something.
Still.
Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again.
But...
Come on, Calamus. NIKO and J-Jo are with us.
Well, if J-Jo made the boat appear, it should be safe.
What do you think, J-Jo?
I think we should get on this boat, because I've tried everything else.
Here we go!
Aw, they're so precious. Alula is precious. Aw, this is adorable.
We made it!
Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects.
Okay.
A lot of black clover. Alright, time to read all these tombstones.
It's a gravestone.
Alright, we're not going to read all the tombstones. This space is big. Must explore all of it. Cannot miss secrets. It's you!
My name is NIKO.
Ah, nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, NIKO. My name is Cedric.
Oh! I'm supposed to be looking for you too.
I am aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier, saying that you would be on your way to the city. Nerd, yup.
He did?
He sent me a message after his memories were restored.
Oh.
He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out, that was a terrible idea.
Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane?
I think we should have gone to see the plane first. Rip prototype. Yep, rip plane. What is a plane?
That thing behind you.
Oh, you mean the flying machine.
They're called planes in my world.
Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I forgot that for Terror Tuesday, I had to turn up my volume, so it's been really loud, and I can't hear myself over the game, so just let me turn that down a bit. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds.
Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula talked about? Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula was talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about?
I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. Oh, you mean the flying machine. I call it an airmobile. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of the...
Your father?
He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually.
Your dad invented planes?
Flying machine.
It's cool either way!
Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall.
You almost crashed? That's terrible.
It was not pleasant, I will admit, and doing this voice really hurts my throat. I wonder if the engine problems have something to do with the square particle distributions. I checked, but there isn't any of that. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now.
They are...
Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He dead! He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands?
Oh, actually...
One of his greatest inventions, right after the aqua swoosh. Nice, Orm.
Back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in, and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady, neither of them made it out.
No.
He did give me this, though. The disc he pulled from his head.
Oh! Oh, thank goodness. I miss Silver, too. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back.
Really?
It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. It's the first... But the first things first. We need to find a way to go to the city.
Right. The city's gate is kind of kaput now.
God, doing this voice, for some reason, makes it hard to go back to doing my NIKO voice, so the voices are gonna be all over the place. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue within the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand.
Oh? What's wrong with it?
The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. All the voices. Yep. Hi, Sane! You missed insanity of my cat trying to be an acrobat, or an acrocat, as a Orm. So wonderfully suggested.
Do you think you'll be able to help fix it if J-Jo and I help you find those things?
Rip your throat like an avocado in the blender. God. Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very, very high-tech area. I'm not so sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here.
We'll try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now.
Alright. So we accidentally triggered the main plot instead of avoiding the main plot, so let's go back and trigger the side plot by talking with these guys as they communicate and pay their respects to their dead mom.
Hey, do you know where I could find a battery?
Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Okay, that's just repeating. Damn, we missed whatever they would say. Grave rob the gears per gears battery. Maybe. We missed whatever they would say if you went to them first and that guy second. That's kind of disappointing.
Do you know where I could find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? That sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would have.
I think they talk about their mom. Yeah, I wanted to see that. Fuck it! Curses. Can't close the game during a cutscene. Still, let's see.
You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk.
Move my mouse.
Oh, yeah.
I think I know who you're talking about. Just look it up later. No, I'm totally doing this as soon as we're out of the dialogue.
He's such a weirdo.
Alright, we're out of the dialogue. Let's see what happens. This action will record your progress in this world. To return to this world again, you need to relaunch the application. Proceed? No. Okay. Never mind then. You can't exit outside of the fucking save thing. Yeah, no. Okay, I guess I gotta go back. Okay, I can only go forward. I can't go down. Okay, so I need to get a battery at the research station and gears for Magpie. But the issue is that I'm kind of blocked off from all of those things. Or at least I was. Let's see if anything's changed. And first, let's go outside so we can fast travel. Oh, sweet, the graveyard's now an option, so we don't have to ride the boat the entire time. In fact, just because I kind of feel guilty if I were to do this... Look, I know it's just a game, but I don't want to strand lovely little Alula and Calamus in the grave without a way back. That would be a real dick move when I have magic traveling powers. Okay, there we go. Wait, no. Ugh, excuse me. So you're not the research station robots, you're just regular robots. Huh. Is this way still all blocked off? Yep, it sure is. Hello, new! Is that true? Let me go double check. So if the boat's here, what Orm says is true. If it's not, then it was totally a good move for me to... Okay, yeah, the boat's here, so... You're right. There was no reason for me to do that, but it made me feel better.
The bridge is broken.
Nope, I can't use a crowbar and tiptoe my way across. Alright, let's go talk with the other robot and the plant lady and see if we can figure out anything about how to get to different places, because right now we're kind of stuck. Crowbar the wood from the railway to... maybe. I mean, the fact that we do still have a crowbar says we might have a use for it.
Hello. I, have something to ask of you. Yes. It looks like most of the bridges around the glen are broken, and that's right. The bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah! Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations, over water. Need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong, too. An undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back.
Oh no. Oh no.
What happened? Are you okay? Are you...
Oh yeah, this time we didn't get the seed. So we can't grow her back this time. That was really sad. Alright. Thank you for the cheer of 10 bits saying pour one out for Maze. Indeed, pour one out for Plant Lady. At any point did they mention that her name was Maze? Like, I totally believe it, because, like, that makes sense. But also, like, when is that mentioned? There we go.
Oh, you're the traitor guy who I totally gave a girl voice to last time because I thought you were a girl.
Sure am. You here to trade? Cause if you are, then I got bad news for ya. All of my stuff was back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though.
Oh, do you have anything like gears?
Gears? Like the metal spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Why do I default to cowboy? Wait, I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song.
That's a music box.
Heh, what you buying? Yeah, okay, I should switch voices. Yeah, what are you buying? What are you selling? I bet there's a... I can't do that voice, no. My poor throat, especially with the Cedric voice I picked. I bet there's a lot of little metal bits in there.
Oh, that might work.
But I'm not sure I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things.
Aww.
Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it.
Thank you.
Alright, I've got a music box. Now to combine the music box with the crowbar to break it into gears. Oh, fuck you, NIKO. Trying to not let me break random shit as I please. Oh, no, not that way. What a day. Oh god, your demonic ram is still here too. God, it freaks me out. I don't like talking to demonic goat. Ugh. Like, it literally sends a sort of, like, shiver through, like, or a creepy sensation along my fucking spine to hear him go blah. I do not like, do not want.
The jar is full of fireflies.
Perfect. Not at all perfect.
Oh, hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? I made enough to feed a whole village. Literally. It's okay, thanks.
Alright, we need to talk with someone who might have a battery. That's right, the robots. The robots might have a battery. Forest. Why do you get the feeling that if I do take the battery, it's gonna cause all the robots to die? Like, that's just the vibe I get. Robots. I made even to feed a whole village because most of us are dead now. Hey Jojo, what day are you gonna try and do red at Katsu? Not really sure yet, but maybe Friday in the evening. Like, I wouldn't even put it on until the sun was probably down because I don't, like, so I wouldn't plan around me. Some vines just grew around this bridge. Almost as if it was intentional repair effort. I meant to write enough. Why did I write even? I need your battery. That's gonna cause all of you to die when I take it. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen.
Hello. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency.
I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, J. Joe?
If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Because we were programmed with the 3 laws of robotics that we read in the Barrens in that one room, it's all finally becoming relevant.
Oh! Wait, but if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Jijo and I should find another one.
Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. Do not know what a flying machine is. I do know what an air pole is, though. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. Quick talking like Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, a robot. Alright, here we go. Time to murder a bunch of robots.
I guess we have no choice but to take this, J. Joe. We depowered it.
Alright, let's go ahead and fast travel to the graveyard. Maybe now we can get their dialogue about their mom, now that we got the items.
Did you find any... What were you looking for again? Gears. Gears! Did you find any of those? No. But I found this music box, though. Ooh!
We're just about done here, so let us know when you want to go back to the ruins.
Okay.
That's a good point. If I hadn't used the battery in the Barrens, I wonder if I would have been able to use it here. But I would have had to use the battery in the Barrens because only when it was powered could I get the gas mask. So I don't think I would have been able to continue the plot if I held on to the battery.
Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find again?
A battery for the engine and oh god, that wasn't his voice. I don't even remember what voice I used. A battery for the engine and a few gears to replace the broken ones. If you could find me the parts I need, I should be able to get the machine off the ground again.
We found a battery.
Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it.
It's from the generator on one of the islands.
If you held onto the battery, then you could have used that one. Oh, it's actually faster. Oh, maybe you didn't need to use the gas mask, just remembering what went where. That's true. If I had memorized what was where, I wouldn't have needed to use that. Oh, hooray, my dinner is starting to settle. Okay, that's good saying. The research station?
Yeah, it was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it.
We can always just give it back later.
Alright.
We still need a few gears to put in the engine back together. Please do what you must to find some.
We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right?
I assume so, but... this looks like one of the ones that my father made.
Your dad makes music boxes too?
I hope you have some good food, New, and I'm so sorry you haven't been eating well lately, Sane. That sucks. I also hope you feel better soon.
My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way?
A trader from the village gave it to me.
I see. I remember Father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling this world, despite, well... sorry, I started rambling. The gears there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company?
How's it going?
Slow. The connectors in the battery are not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck, and... Don't worry, I'm making decent progress. We should be able to take it to the city by tonight.
If you say so.
My dad makes a lot of things. He even makes a device that makes people in front of you angry. He calls it a car horn.
What will happen once we get there?
We need to bring Proto back first. And then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world?
What does she look like?
This is going to sound strange, but she's a fox.
Oh, I do remember talking to a fox at one point.
You've met Rue?
The memories are still really blurry, though.
I see.
It's just hard, you know? Proto told me that this world is like a dream, but I get so caught up with, and I just kinda forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember. And then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in this world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore.
I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved with the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies is not accounted for, though. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So, what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught up in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? how everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took forever for him to develop the current, much more stable version.
You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he?
Yeah,
But how? If everyone inside this world is code, how can he build himself?
that's, not really what happened.
So, what happened?
Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world?
He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah in the old world. I was, too caught up with other stuff at the time to think about it.
If you know of it, at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, and the other two, none of us are part of the simulation itself. Our homeworld, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prototype was built to predict the future, about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not have even been born before our world ended.
I feel like this person was a fan of Bastion. Maybe. Or maybe just the chat is. I can't say that they're a fan of games that fuck with your game, because Doki Doki was entirely my decision, not anyone else's. But, yeah, they may be a fan of disaster games, because Bastion was voted for, and now One Shot is our next game right after that. God, I might stop doing voices because it actually is causing my throat to feel, like, off.
Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code.
How did that code escape the old world?
I have no idea. What I do know is there's no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So, aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial test phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down.
Oh.
Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just kind of ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware.
J-Joe?
Yeah. The operator, J-Joe, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process.
So, J-Joe was the living person you needed to borrow.
Welcome back, New.
No, that would be you.
But Why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I?
I do not know. We really need to get going. Okay, but first I need to tell Calamus and Alula that they can go back without me. I put some really spicy flakes on my nachos accidentally. I'm gonna eat anyway. Good luck, don't die. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready.
Alright.
I understand if you're upset, but please, try to understand. I'm really tired, and my father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, NIKO. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. Good luck! If I don't type in 1 minute, that means I'm dead. Oh gosh! Yeah, good luck with that, New. The world means a lot to him, you know?
So, how does flying work?
Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect.
Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway.
Ah. Well, a word of precaution before taking the air. Hey, Lacey! Oh, I'm glad they're not that bad. And you like really crazy spicy food, so that's right up your alley, Lacey.
Hey, Belle, you wanna come here?
So Jonas still ran off after her adventures, but Belle's decided to come and stare out my window. I won't bother her by dragging her onto the stream, even though I want to, because we've already had enough cat adventures. We need to stick to gameplay. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air. It's slap your mama Cajun seasoning. Ah, okay.
I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going.
You mean those two running over here now?
NIKO! NIKO nee! Bad news.
The boat is gone.
What? It's the squares.
It looks like they're headed in this direction. Oh no. I could kind of handle Silver dying because she was a, like, really melancholy robot, but no. Not these two. They're children! And they're adorable! And they're children! That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? I'm gonna go switch it back to using my Cedric voice because I was using my Calamus voice to save my throat. How bad is it? It doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is of priority that I take you to the city first, NIKO.
But what about them?
If I make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city, I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too, if you want. The city's much better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there.
You're taking us to the city?
If you wish.
Oh, yeah!
Alright. I'll be back in an hour, so please wait for me until then.
You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm.
The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now.
Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon.
Or, you know, you won't.
I'm ready to go.
Do not take our children from us. Do not take our children from us, you devil game. Yeah, no, they better not. They better not. Alright. My precious children. And they were never heard from again. God. Aw, so cute. Whoever did the art for this game is just awesome. Like, this is just so good and wholesome. Like, it's simple, but it's really great pixel art. Like, look at this shit. made it. You okay there?
That was the coolest thing I have ever done in my entire life.
Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch.
Hey, J-Joe? That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you gotta watch it at least, right? And Cedric?
I mean, it was totally fun. That's why I then fucking unprompted was like, damn, I love the art. It's so great to just see this art. Totally was having fun, NIKO.
Yeah?
Thanks.
What for?
Flying!
Oh, you're welcome?
And for answering my questions back there, too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry that happened to your old world, though. So, I'll try to help you the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now.
I'm glad you're taking it so well, NIKO. And I'm glad we have met as well. Despite the circumstances.
We don't know if they're dead, Orm. The squares were advancing and they ate the boat, so they're stuck at the graveyard. But the plane's a one-seater, other than the pilot. So Cedric flew me to the city, and he's gonna swing back and try to grab Alula and Calamus. We'll see whether he's successful pretty soon.
Despite the circumstances.
And I'm gonna stop using that voice again, because again, my throat is hurting me. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings, too.
That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now.
In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface?
I remember having to fix an elevator button.
Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay?
Got it.
Alright, now let me just... Well, the kids are dead.
No! They're trapped on the island. Calamus. Alula. They're...
We don't have much time left. NIKO, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk.
Alright.
If they're okay, then Silver better be okay. They are not okay. And Silver's not okay. Everyone is not okay. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. If you want to find a door under a large clock, the room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime.
Alright. What about you, though?
I'm going to bring Prototype back. Nice!
What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry. I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, J-Joe, let's do our best.
Oh, that's where you would grow the person in the other game. Guardian bot's broken, things are broken all over the place. Please do not approach. Oh god. Come on! Come on! Work already!
Huh? Oh, right. The elevator guy.
Come on.
Come on. Now of all times. Excuse me.
Whoa. You're you. Jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into.
The elevator is missing a button, right?
How did you know? Hey, look, a hobo. Yeah.
Jeju and I will help you fix it.
Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing.
Evacuees?
You know, from the West apartments. The square stuff wrecked the place yesterday.
Oh,
Right now everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this.
I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Jeju?
The... what?
Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button, Jeju.
Holy Oh no, New, I'm sorry your internet died, but welcome back.
Looks like Jeju and I will need to find another way down altogether.
But this is the only elevator in the area.
We'll think of something.
Elevator friend Lamplighter is great.
Oh, hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartment to the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. But at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now.
It's Quiet Girl.
Same as usual, huh?
And Creepy Penguin.
Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello.
Yup. Dang it. I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go?
Hey.
Hi. Is it me?
Is it me? Or is it really cold outside?
You know, now that you've mentioned it, it is chilly this time around, Jeju. Good thing
you've got a scarf, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was Scarf Friend. Squares make people evacuate. Evacuation makes girls sad. Squares are bad.
Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope why do I keep going southern? I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me.
Bummer. I had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks.
Sorry to hear.
Oh, speaking of plants, I heard the glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true?
Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away.
Evacuating makes girls sad. Engaging sadness subroutine. The plant spirit. Maze. I figured. Say, how is she doing? She's gone, isn't she? Yeah, but we didn't know that until now, Theo. So, but yes, her name is in fact Maze.
She said she was using up the last of her powers.
I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. That went like Irish or Scottish or something right there for a bit while I was mainly doing posh English.
We are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees?
Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Okay, have fun, lady. Computer. Last time this just went in a circle and we came straight back. And I think that happened this time too. Alright, they said there was an elevator behind the big clock, and I'm assuming this is the big clock.
The door is locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents is on the screen above the password prompt.
Alright, let's pull up my documents. Alright. Not that one. Here we go. Okay, so got my documents up. Checking this program. That's still the same as before with the code for the other place. These are the same as before. Let's try my games. One shot. This is still the same as before. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of that. Oh, let's go ahead and try the, no. It's different. Password 2. Well, last time all of the passwords were, yeah, these, which you guys can't see. Oh, let me do display capture and then get rid of that. So these are the 4 things. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And last time they spelt solstice. So I guess we can try putting that in again. Okay, you guys can probably see chat up on the thing. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. God, how do you spell solstice again? I think I'm doing it wrong. God damn it. I just cannot think right now. Let me try something. Okay, I was right. I was right. It is an S. Okay, never mind. Awesome, we figured it out. Right, there's an elevator. Niko, what happens if you jump in? You can't jump in.
This one is green. This one is red. This one is blue.
Okay, never mind. Can't do anything with the bottle. I was wondering if maybe I could bottle the light.
So there is no button. Tapping on the door doesn't... That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling.
Oh,
Can't reach it. This elevator won't open. Looks like we're stuck on another floor.
alright, we need to get someone tall. Can we travel? Nope. Oh, crowbar, right. You guys are smart.
Ceiling. We should find someone tall to reach it for us, J-Jo.
Ha! I was the right one. So most likely that's the lamplighter guy.
I found some elevators.
What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area.
It was in a locked room.
Oh. Do they, work?
We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us.
What?
You should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me.
Oh, I guess I am? So, show me the way, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Can I fast travel? I can. There's the weird clock lady. Don't pay any attention to her. Oh, I was supposed to say, where do you go? This room gives me the creeps, man.
Oh, same.
Yep. So, what did you need help with again?
Can you reach the lever up there?
Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Wait, I got this.
Nice. Thank you, mister.
No prob, kid. So, you coming?
Mm-hmm.
We aren't gonna get the evacuees?
Oh. Oh, neat.
Well, looks like the elevator works alright. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
And we never saw- oh. I was just joking, but, it looks like we never saw him again is indeed the answer. Man, he was my favorite. What is going on?
No.
It's the oh, right, wrong person. It's the square stuff, isn't it? Why did you curse him, J-Jo? He was my second favorite. Okay. Everyone's fucking dying in this game. This is not my fault. You'll save them later. Oh, yawns. I'm tired, okay? I've been up since, like, the sun. There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door.
Yeah. Hold on. Maybe J-Jo and I can...
No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do.
But what about you?
I'll figure something out.
Okay.
Run, NIKO, run! Everyone you love will die. That seems to be the game. Controlling with a controller is not easy.
This door won't budge.
I still blame you, JJ. Well, fuck you too, Theo. Anyone you didn't get attached to at all is fine. Okay, so Kip should be fine then, because I don't give a shit about Kip.
Please! You mustn't! The labs could collapse at any moment now.
Alright, never mind. Kip's gonna be hurt too.
Let go of me!
No, they're fine.
Cedric?
Confusion feelings are bad and kill people. Conclusion, not confusion. Oh, I was confused. That was the confusing bit. The fact that I can't read.
I couldn't stop him. Messiah! Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now.
Oh, hey, she's a different one now. She's 3. Before she was, 5.
Kip, you made it back. I was so worried. I see you found the Messiah.
Yeah, we ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent.
He said he needed to go rebuild a robot.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah. Robot. Are you talking about a boy with white hair and goggles? That's Cedric, yeah. He said he really needed a book from the back room and said it was an emergency and I must let him have it. And he ran out and... Oh, I should have stopped him. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh my gosh. That was...
The labs...
That poor kid!
No! Not him too!
I'm sorry about your friend. Or missing through my disguise. Conclusion, emotions are bad. Begin robot subroutine. Begin conceal and breach subroutine. You guys are silly. So silly that... Let me... There you go! Have fun with that! Eliminate Orm. I love planting bombs in the chat. I think you need to put a space between cut and 2 in order to cut the right wire for the bomb. Yeah, the fact that the instructions are broken is pretty fucked up.
Last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface.
Uh-oh, Theo failed to defuse the bomb. She cut the wrong wire. Everyone blew up. Oh, wait. And after the explosion, Orm shot himself, but he survived. I love VivBot. VivBot's ridiculous. Successful detonation.
That's true. That's another way to look at it.
I need to get going. You shouldn't go out there. But, help me out here, Kip. George is right. The squares seem to be
Wait, is George a guy? Have I been giving him the wrong voice? I don't know. I'm really tired. I don't know. I may not continue playing for very long simply because I am so fucking tired. I keep drifting out of it, and this is a game I don't really want to be in a haze. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize, however long that takes.
But what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back, at least?
Oh, but even if you do bring the sun back, the squares, they'll still be there. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happens to the Messiah of all people, I'm not sure I'll ever be able to forgive myself. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. But now I'm starting to understand. Aw, she's talking about Silver. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you're just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise for us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck in here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. Yeah, they did finally say it. We must seem so ungrateful.
It's okay. When I first came to this world, a long time ago, back then, all I wanted was to go home. Jijo, do you remember? The very first time. I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end. I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So, when you told me to return home back then, I wasn't sure. But I trusted you more, Jijo. But then I just came back.
You what?
And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that yet continue doing this, it just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too?
Yes, there's video evidence of how hard it was for me and how much of a debate I had.
It must be... If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Jadro. Even if it's more dangerous this time around.
Lies. Jadro only wanted to save NIKO. She had a little difficulty in the session. That's fair, because I did, like, right at the beginning, I was like, fuck the world, I'm gonna save NIKO. But in the video, I did thoroughly weigh out and think about things. Proof she hasn't uploaded the last part yet. That's true. I haven't uploaded them. I've been bad about that. I'll try to get to that at some point tonight. I may forget, though, because I'm really struggling with fucking his pants! Like, I had a pattern cut out, but it looks like it's all wrong, and so I think I have to completely repattern and cut out his pants again, and I'm just like... I fucking hate making pants! Guys, I don't want to make pants. But I have to, because the fabric needs to match the top. Otherwise I would just fucking cut up a pair of fucking slacks and not give a shit. JJ wants the XXX nice pants. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just wear my little, like, biker shorts and say I'm doing the pantsless version. I don't give a shit, I don't care, I'm fucking losing my fucking goddamn mind. And then JJ has a breakdown about pants. Yeah, Nines pants. Lacey actually saw me tracing out the pattern. Did not work out. I used the wrong pants to trace. Like, I pinned it up, and I realized where I goofed, because I think the pants I traced wasn't the right ones, and so, yeah, I'm fucking having to completely redo his pants, and I hate it, and I hate my life, and I hate him. Just do pantsless Nines. Tempting as it would be, no, I can't do that. I want to do him properly. We can fix it this weekend if you need. I might take you up on that, but I think what I will be doing is, grabbing an old pair of slacks, which I recently discovered have a giant hole in the, like, if this is the pant leg and here's the hem, it has a hole, like, right here. So just high enough that I can't just up the hem a little bit. And it's a huge gash about this long, right at where my my heel is. So I think I'll just cut those pants up and use them as a base pattern, because 9S basically has slacks. Those are capri length slacks. So I'll just fucking cut up my black slacks. It will be the... fifth or sixth pair of slacks that I've cut up for cosplay. My poor slacks. I buy them like, almost never. I think it's actually mostly that my parents will get me slacks because they think I need professional clothes. And, I just use old ones for cosplay all the time. I have... God, me and pants, just fucking do not trust me around pants. I will abuse and use them for cosplay with no remorse. I have cut up a pair of slacks at a convention to make a sash that I forgot for someone who was cosplaying Yona. And, yeah. You sacrificed them for cosplay! Oh my god, I love that! JJ abuses pants, you heard it here first. Very, very true. I definitely abuse pants, and I love that. I love that term, sacrifice. Like, I'm actually going to sacrifice a pair of my pants for Tiz, too. Because rather than make his pants, I'm just taking an old pair of gray slacks that I have, and I'm cutting them off at, like, the calf, and to make the little knee parts that you see. You can't really see it because my fucking thing's in the way. Oh, well, it shifted. But he has, like, little knee pads over them, so I'm just gonna use the bottom of the pant leg to make the knee pads and just sew it on and hide all of the bottom under the boots so you won't realize they're not full length anymore. And it's great, and I've done this so many fucking times. It's so fucking sad. Oh god. But back to the game. Enough of me yelling about cosplay pants. and how much I hate them. And how many times I've stabbed myself in the inner thigh today while doing pinning fits. It wasn't a lot. It was a horrendous a lot.
It's even more dangerous this time around. Even so, even if so many people
I can read.
even if so many of the nice people we meet were
J-Jo.
I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please?
Man, I have no idea what fuck just happened. Kids start randomly talking about bullshit I don't understand. It's talking just staring up at the ceiling. It's really weird. I don't know what's going on. But he is the Messiah who can talk to God, so...
If you must. It wouldn't be right for me to keep you. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? You guys be safe too.
Alright, we need to go. Hello, all the interesting people and little robot. Hello, person. This is the library / temporary shelter. Alright, yeah, there's nothing this way. We need to get to the back alley. We need to go check on the person I care about way more than Kip, Broilerbot. Not this way. Not that way. Okay, apparently this way. Yes. Broilerbot, are you and the kitties okay? No, Broilerbot! I'm going to believe they're okay. Like, if I were to go all the way over there, they would be okay. I'm just blocked off. I don't see evidence that they have been, you know, attacked by the code eaters. Creepy back alley. Yeah.
You're here. NIKO. Are you Rue?
Yes. Did you already meet the others?
Yeah, but
Everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Clock room. Elevator street. Oh, this is interesting.
it's a big fish tank.
That's probably gonna be for a puzzle later, but first...
It's a sink.
Okay, I can't fill up the water bottle. Where am I now? Okay, this is the library. My lips are super dry. Can't go further that way. Can't go that way. using a joystick is that sometimes just the slightest bit of wibble wobble causes NIKO to move in random directions. Wait, not that one. She wanted to go back to the clock room. That's not the clock room. That's right. There were squares on the other side of that. Alright. Look at her little tail wagging. That's adorable.
You okay in there? Hello?
Yeah, the problem is we can't actually go to the elevator. Not gonna hit that button. Clock room, clock room. You're right, there was an elevator on the other side, so maybe...
Let's see if this elevator works.
Cheijo Gets Lost, the sequel. This is not nearly as bad as that one time in the woods for, God, what was the game called? Memoria? Maybe? I think? That game was good, though. Where are the other two? Prototype, Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. Cheijo Gets Lost, the very lengthy series. Yeah, that sounds more right.
Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it.
Oh, no. There goes our only chance.
I'm sorry.
It was Memoria, they're dead, we buried them. Yup, very depressing. It's not your fault, NIKO. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want you to do. One last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing all of this is, well,
Fake.
simulated.
Cedric told me about what happened to your old world.
Did he?
I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel.
Rue falls off and the story ends. No, at this point I wouldn't be surprised if Rue jumps off. Well, goodbye then, Savior. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here.
Huh? Who would that be?
The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity.
Oh, the Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But the thing is, the world machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long, it was simply ingrained into his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the world machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the world machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately. Sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares.
That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and a desire to self-terminate.
Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then.
Yeah, the disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our home world's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days.
Oh, is there any way for us to
fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it.
Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means.
That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is?
Yeah?
Everyone's so intent on the story. Yep.
No, I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, the chat's pretty slow when this super important shit is happening.
Do you know what a robot is? A robot is a not real person, is it?
Right.
It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, and they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this is way more of a limitation than anything else.
Ah, that makes sense.
Got it, robots are slaves. Yup.
You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you?
People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine.
The code conflicts thing?
Yeah. But while you can't build a robot not to follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they're not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend. devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Jejo know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really scared. This content update involved some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope we have of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're gonna get you there. Run! Rue, we need to run. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. You made it! You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. Come on, Deus Ex Machina. Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. And it actually did not take me too long to bring Watching too much of Cryotic playing Final Fantasy 15 videos, I just said Prompto instead of Proto. Proto. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan it in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay.
Same.
He is wearing more handsome than Prompto. Don't accept unsolved Proto. We're ready to go now, NIKO. Yo, I've been watching Cry's playthrough and I love it. Yeah, no, Cryotic's playthrough is awesome. That's why I'm rewatching it while I work on cosplay, and I enjoy every minute of it. For Cry, I just have so many issues with the game itself, storytelling-wise, and I can get into that another day during another stream because I don't want to be like sitting here for another hour talking about why Final Fantasy 15 chose to sacrifice good storytelling methods in order to capitalize on making money. That's the shortest sentence I can get to my feelings on the story. So angry. But yes, oh, this is... No wonder he wanted all of us to be here for this. That's Jato.
What are these things, anyway?
Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world.
What?
It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key with... Basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. And when our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will confuse cat noises. Hey, I think I know how we can get some confused cat noises. Give me one sec. Hey, Belle! Belle, you suddenly were pulled here for no reason whatsoever. Do you have anything to say about that? No?
Nothing to say at all? You're normally chirpy chirp chirp, but this time you're like... This time you want to be quiet? Yep. Yep, that's Belle for you. She talks your ear off when you want to sleep, but when you actually want her to say something, she's like, nah, I'm gonna be quiet. Nothing? Absolutely nothing to say? Alright, I'm gonna let you sit in my lap then. Wow. Rue, maybe it's better for you to, if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location in Jejo's machine. Oh. And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure Jejo is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Jejo would need to move around some things as well. Specifically, by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. Okay, get that Clover file ready. Yep, sounds like it.
I see. Does Jeju know where these portals lead to, at least?
Jeju may know, but first she's gonna clean up her desktop because she gets the feeling that it's gonna be easier to do a display capture than to try to, like, do all of this. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now, my display, I have minimized all of the background shit, like notes on cosplay, and like, I keep a bunch of sticky notes to organize what cosplays I'm wearing to what con, and who I'm shooting with at what time, and whether I've paid for this or done that, and all that kind of stuff, so, minimize that so you guys don't get flooded with random text. Yeah, sleepy baby. She's just laying in my lap yawning now. You should probably ask Jeju on this.
Right. Hold on. The journal is glowing again, Jejo.
No, wrong button. Documents, my games, one shot. Alright, I'm gonna switch to display capture, and let you guys watch along with me as I do all this. So let's minimize this. Documents, my games, that's Outlast, that is not the one I want, one shot. Portal 1, Portal 2, and Portal 3. Okay.
This one is red. This would be meant for me, then. This one is green.
This one is configured to my code, I think.
This one is blue.
That's mine, then. Alright. Portal 1. Aww. Alright, so key. Alright. If I know this correct, what I should be doing is documents, games, one shot. I need to move these keys to the big portal. Portal 2. Big portal. Portal 3. Big portal. I think I just heard a... Oh, they're all gone now. Oh. Okay. Alright, so since I think this part is done, I'm gonna switch OBS, so give me 1 second, I'll let the scene finish playing through. Alright, now hide display capture and close that out. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm back at the game now. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is... the world machine. Interesting. The room ahead doesn't lead anywhere, but Jejo should still remember what to do here. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. Okay, let's go explore. Random stuff. The amulet. I can't interact with it. Okay, let's see if I can read the stuff on the board.
A bulletin board with lots of papers on it. A scribbly drawing is pinned up here.
Nope. What about on the table?
A big book on the table. A big detailed drawing of a machine with lots of TV screens.
That's called a blueprint, NIKO.
So that's what a blueprint is.
Aw, you're so precious. Alright. I'm gonna turn the display capture back on again, just so everyone can see what happens when I do this, because last time shit got weird, and I just want to be prepared. So, I'm gonna turn on display capture. Fuck, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to minimize this. Alright. I wish I could make this bigger on my screen capture. Hitting exit. Great. It's gone. Pull up one shot again. Alright, here we go. That wasn't so bad. We'll turn off display capture now. Alright, OBS. There you go, OBS.
Where are we?
Yeah, this is definitely weird, and I've tried looking at the TV screens, but I can't interact with them, so I guess I'm just moving through. Deus Ex Machina land? Yup, seems to be. Oh, that's not good.
NIKO. Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you.
Fight Shadow NIKO? I know, like, that's been my thing in other games, so my first reaction is to throw a speaker at you.
It's not like my physical form is good for that. Ah. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares? They're closing in. NIKO, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry. It's alright. No living being should be in this place, NIKO. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak.
Belle's being silly. She's laying on my lap and she yawned. But when she did that, she yawned in such a way that she was like around the corner of the desk, so when she closed her mouth, her teeth hit the desk. I'm sorry, I just saw that happening and I had to share because she's fucking adorable sleepy kitty.
So this is the center of the world machine. You know my original name? How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype, they all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I'm not even sure if I even understood a lot of the stuff they said, but
inside my head, so to speak. Wow, your head is boring. Nice, Orm.
I know that what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built, and I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All of this was outside the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we could meet. My creator, yes. Jeijo listened to my creator. They were all working beyond the scope of my influence. And I have a cat attacking my controller cable. Back at the mines, I remember. Jeijo did something to find a hidden map. I didn't even recognize it.
You're being rambunctious.
I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks.
Hugs, sentient computer, yeah, hugs for this poor world machine.
Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, NIKO. I know you're upset because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it didn't work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that it would have worked, but I had no way to be sure. But Jejo brought you back anyway. NIKO, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has long been corrupted.
Oh, has been long corrupted. Whatever.
That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit. And then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do that now? NIKO, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I'm a machine, NIKO. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are code too. You know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So, if this session wasn't supposed to happen, even if you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here?
If never letting another living being comes to harm is the rule of robotics, then explain assassin robots.
Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more people to your own programming than you know too.
There must be more to your own programming, not more people.
Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone! It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember, Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talked just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? That's when a real person thinks you're real too, right?
Or it's when not, that's when.
Well, guess what? I do! And I know Jejo does too!
NIKO, I love you, but it might be best not to put words in my mouth right now.
Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Jejo would keep coming back?
Because chat yelled at her. And told her there was more to the game.
Why do you think Jejo would restart even after the ending?
Oh, NIKO, you are putting a lot of assumptions into that. That doesn't sound accurate. It was me, because of me. And Thea only did it because she found out there was more to the game by watching someone else play this.
I think Jejo wants to save both of us.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but honestly, as long as I can save NIKO, I'm fine.
So, please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far.
Jejo's just gonna smash the light bulb again. No. Because the only way to truly get NIKO home is to get NIKO through the happy ending. So I'll definitely go through the happy ending. It's just, yeah, no, I'm mostly doing this for NIKO. And then a little bit for Lamplighter guy, Silver, and a few of the others I really care about.
I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun.
When did you take that from me?
I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, NIKO, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I woke up without the sun. Okay.
I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this.
Okay. Can't go this way. Can't go this way. Can't climb over the railing.
Hey, J-Jo, did you see that? The squares just... It just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest.
As in all of the rest in the entire room, or all of the rest is in between you and the exit?
J-Jo, I think it's working. NIKO was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remember what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks, too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. NIKO will be able to reach the tower summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, NIKO will go back to where it all began. And then NIKO will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After NIKO wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory. For NIKO, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story, like thousands of other stories. But as long as NIKO remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some of the other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on NIKO's journey, they're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think NIKO should see them again, first. Please say goodbye to NIKO for me.
Jada's gonna forget all about it in a month. God damn it. Maybe. Yay, we'll get to see Alula and Calamus again! My lips are super dry and cracked. Yay, it's Silver! Messiah?
Robot lady! You're okay?
I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. But then, I ended up here, unscathed.
Is that so?
This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we?
I'm actually not sure myself.
Where did you come from, anyway?
The room where the world machine was?
Pardon?
I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, J-Jo. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code, too.
World machine, huh?
Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but...
What's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up.
Oh!
Are they people you know?
It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, J-Jo, let's go take a closer look.
You're not coming with me? Come with me! Rowboat dude! Hello.
Hi!
I cannot move.
Oh, yeah. I guess there's no water here.
It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. Okay. Maze, I will get back to you because I love you, but I want to see if I can go back and... Yeah, these threads are gonna be so long. They are. If I can tell her.
So, you...
Silver. I don't believe I've ever actually properly introduced myself. Sorry for that.
It's fine. I'm NIKO, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Off you go now. Okay, but there's a robot who needs your help. Let's see if you have more to say. The head engineer can help me. Do not worry.
Alright.
Okay, that's just a repeat. Alright, now Maze. Hey, Maze!
Hello, Messiah. Plant lady. But I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it. No. I just wanted to see you both again. I wanted to say thank you. Off you go now.
Guardian bot! I cannot move. My life is hell. God. Off you go, Messiah. Yay, my friends!
NIKO! You're okay too! Did you guys just get here?
I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left.
It was so freaky! I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me, and then...
We both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure.
Oh.
Say, what is this place?
Are we in limbo?
Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we?
Good question. Hey, Jejo, are they gonna be okay?
They're fine, NIKO. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon.
Oh, well, Jejo says you're not dead. Phew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. Even though our home was a cave away from the village where we had to scrape by to get through every day and feed ourselves. I guess you're leaving us now?
We're glad we met you, NIKO.
Same.
Another robot dude. Off you go, Messiah. My buddy, my man! It's you! Glad to see you in one piece.
Glad to see you're okay too, after the whole elevator thing.
That was the most awkward elevator ride I've ever been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, and the absolute worst. The squares, started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they just kept filling the room faster, right? Am I dead? My buddy, my man, my best dude. Yup.
No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon.
Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. I would like to tell you about the concept of a vacation. Most employers should give you one if you have a near-death experience. Off you go, I guess. Aww. Thank you for making the game. I didn't really focus much on the people, but thank you so much for making this amazing game and then making the Solstice update, which allowed us to come back and do these things. That was so awesome. I don't know if I think there's gonna be more, but I'm gonna go ahead and do what I usually do during the credits and just talk about what I loved about this game and what I didn't. And what I didn't love was nothing. This game was beautiful. This game was precious, and it was cool, and and the little puzzle hunts through the computer was like fun but awesome, and it was just such a good game. And the sound's amazing, the art was great, the writing, oh my god, the writing was so good. So, I'd like to tell you the concept of a vacation. No thanks, I already got vaccinated. Nice arm. So yes, I loved this game. So big thank you to all the people who worked on this game and were able to bring it out to us, because this was such a cool, good, cute story that was just really wholesome and fun to play through. So thank you so much for all the work you put into this. It really shows as a thing you lovingly crafted, and it's amazing. Alright. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? But most importantly, JJ loved NIKO. Yup, most importantly, NIKO is the best. NIKO is waifu, is not waifu, because I would not at all ever demand the sexualization of this child. Oh god, that makes me feel bad now. But NIKO is best child. NIKO is precious child. NIKO is lovely cinnamon bun.
It's a classroom, right?
That's it. You can go through the portal when you're ready. Goodbye, NIKO. First I gotta say hi to my friends. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of an error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you for everything, NIKO. We'll miss you. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, NIKO. More like I managed to make it realize that it was already tamed.
I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time.
See, NIKO's with me on this. NIKO knows what I'm talking about.
Just by Jeijo and I being here.
That might be pushing it, NIKO.
We did spend a lot of time here after all.
Not that much time. I mean, I got lost quite a bit, and I may have needed some help on some of the puzzles, so that may be longer than absolute minimum needed time, but yeah.
Both of us never really stopped believing in this world.
NIKO, you were precious. You keep on believing.
The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess.
That sounds like a possibility. Or not.
Well, just throwing that idea out there.
Alright, let's go. JJ, you spent about a week in this world. Not a solid week. And now we smash the sun. No, I'm just kidding.
This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Jeijo.
Oh god, prepare for brightness, put on sunglasses. And then NIKO is blind. I liked him. Oh, they're so precious. The sun slips out of NIKO's hand and rolls onto the ground, smashing it. God. Orm, you were awful. Yay, silver! There's Profit Bot.
This is the room I first woke up in. Jeijo, are you still here? Jeijo?
Yeah?
Chicho!
Chicho cosplaying Lamp Guy next. No. I mean, I think a cosplay group from this game would be awesome because they all had such wonderful character designs. I don't know if I would do it by myself, though, because it is such a small, obscure game.
Chicho, I think it worked! It did. The sun is back! And I actually got to see it this time! We actually did it! So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? It looks like one of those portals we saw back in the city. In the room behind the big clock.
No. That's the sound of some motor or something out there. Sounds like a plane. It's not a cat purring, though. I'm actually surprised the mic would be picking that up. Everyone cosplay the small, obscure game with J.J.
I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Jeju, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this'll be the last time, won't it?
Alright, just in case this does what it did last time, I want you guys all to see it, so I'm going to do the, display capture thing again. Sorry. So, I wish I could make this screen bigger for you guys, but,
I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through. After everything we've done. I still don't know.
This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory, and they'll be in my memory too. And the memory of all these people who have been watching us this entire time like creeps. Yeah, you fucking weirdos. I don't know why I went Canadian there. But, yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll all remember it, NIKO, so it's okay. So many tears and love for this precious child. Yeah, much tears and love for this precious child. We're the weirdos. You're right. I am far weirder.
I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, J-Jo.
I will try to do the same.
So, take care of yourself, okay? Oh, you too, NIKO. You too.
Goodbye, NIKO. Alright, let's see if she does the thing. Or he does the thing.
Goodbye, J-Jo.
Nope. Oh, yep, there it goes, there it goes. It was worth this. It was worth the whole thing. Oh, NIKO! Oh, bye-bye, NIKO. Oh, you go and eat your mom's pancakes, precious baby. This was such a good game. Just such a good game. I'm gonna switch out of ugly display capture and back to the original fucking, but yeah, I guess I'll... Oh, I pressed a button and the game exited. Switched back. Yeah, I switched back. Thank you, Fio, for the cheer of 100 bits for the end of a wonderful game. Yep, that was indeed an amazing and wonderful game. And oh, thank you, New, for the bit. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. This is a nice game. Oh, thank you, Sane. Notifications haven't caught up, but I can see in chat. Thank you, Sane, for the cheer of 100 bits to the precious child. Pour one out. There it is. Thank you, everyone. And oh my god, like I was saying before, thank you so much to the creators of this game for making just this good, feel-good, beautiful game. Like, it was such a good just experience. All of the characters were so likable, and it was so easy to bond and fall in love with them, and fall in love with this little, it's just this little pixelated game, but it had so much emotional, like, attachment to it. Like, it was not at all, it's still not over? It's still not over? Alright, I'm pulling up the game. I'm pulling up the game again. Alright. Come on, OBS. Come on. There it goes. OBS sometimes takes a while to realize I pull the game over again. So I see start, settings, exit, and ... And we're already 30 minutes past exiting time. Now throw your money at JJ to vote for the next game. That is something we might do. But first we need to check this out. I don't care how delayed we are.
JJ, you're back. I restored the world. I sent NIKO home. Are you not happy?
Everyone answers the same. Hey, buddy. Hey, Snorkel. Welcome to the stream.
Even if you wanted to see NIKO again, you can't, JJ. You can't, JJ. NIKO's gone. And without NIKO, there's no story for me to tell, no Messiah to traverse across the land. No way for you to connect with the world. But NIKO still remembers this place. If you really want to see this world again, I could still... Oh, but it won't be the same. It'll just be a recording. It'll just be me using NIKO's memories. Just like how I'm using NIKO's reflection now. Is that what you want?
Okay, because there's a lot of context in how I say yes and how I say no. Because I'd be like, yeah, I'm okay exploring the world, even if it's just, you know, with this recording. Yeah, it's great. This world is great. I just want to go through it. Yeah. Or there's, yes, I want NIKO. I'll even if it's a cheap recording, yes, I want it. And then there's no, where it's like, no, I only wanted NIKO. This isn't NIKO. And it's, no, I don't want you to, like, make a false recording. I'm fine with the world as it is, even without that. No. And I don't know the fucking context in which it's gonna apply, because in video games, sometimes you answer one way, and the game actually interprets that a completely other way, and you glass a guy, and yeah, you all know what I'm talking about. You all know the glass him video, and that one game, which I actually haven't played, but I've seen it. It's gonna be the good context. The nice ones. Okay, so it's good either way? Alright. Then, I was about to say glass him, yeah. I'll say yes.
Alright. I'll go rewind the story, so that you can relive it from the beginning.
Now I'm curious what would have happened if I said no. Alright, the game has exited. Launching. Alright. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the exact same game. Yeah. If I had said no, would it have been a slightly different game? Aww. Alright, guys. I'm not gonna... Oh, hey!
Hello?
That's cool! So that's how you know it's recording NIKO, is because it has the little world machine filter. Yeah, I think that's the end. If you say no, you just talk to the world machine. Damn it! Ah, I should have said no! I want to talk to the world machine! Nope, the world machine would have said that you can come back anytime. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do a whole nother playthrough of this. I may, play on my own time to see if I can find some dialogue that I missed the first time, because this game just had so much really great dialogue that anytime I feel like I missed even a little, I got really, like, sad. I was like, I need to come back. You have to, like, do crazy shit, like reinstalling the game like I did with Doki Doki Literature Club. God. I don't know if it has a record of it on my Steam library. Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, because when I uninstalled it in order to reinstall it, I think it completely cleared it. But I think I had at one point like 25 hours in Doki Doki Literature Club. Do not ask how I managed to do that. It was insane and stupid. Get the achievement for growing the plant. I grew the plant, I thought. At least I grew it as much as I thought I could. That's not the one I want. Let me take a look at the achievements for one shot. Read books in the library. We write at dawn. Noon. Pancakes, favorite food. I did not herd the rams with ease. I did not exhaust all possibilities with bartering. I did not do shock. I did not do chaotic evil. Rebirth, a side quest. I didn't do that. And then I did do the secret one. So yeah, I might replay this to get those. I will not be doing them on stream. So for my Patreons, you guys will be able to vote for my next game. I will not be starting it until Monday because this Friday I'll be traveling up to Philly to visit Lacey again. And so I'll play it on Monday and Wednesday. And then next Friday I won't be playing again as well because I'll be at Anime USA. Bye, scene! You get the achievement for doing everything you did and then putting the sun in, not smashing it. Oh. You may need to grow the plant and then sacrifice NIKO. Then you get to see baby maize in a pot. Okay. That's cool. I'll probably do that in my own time. But yeah, thank you everyone who came to watch. Thank you for everyone who cheered bits. Big thank you to my subscribers and my patrons who voted for this game. You guys are amazing. Thank you to anyone who's watching this on YouTube. I'm sorry the uploads were so slow. I've been super busy working on all of the other stuff. See you new. But yeah, thank you so much to just everyone who experienced this with me. And, like, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a fun time with this game as much as I did. And, like, because you've seen it, maybe it's not worth playing yourself, but I still am kind of like, get the game for yourself and play it because it's so good. It's so wonderful. Or tell your friends if they're looking for a game to get this to help support the creators. This is an amazing game. I guess that's everything. So just, again, a big thank you to everyone and have a great evening and a wonderful weekend since I will not be seeing you guys until Monday. Bye-bye!